One simple way, I know Mari uses interactive notebooks, is a basic thing you can do in Google Slides. So the interactive notebooks are a tried and true method for many science teachers. The challenge, though, is that if you have a lot of kids, that's a lot of interactive notebooks. So Matt Miller at Ditch That Textbook has some great templates for interactive notebooks. And one simple thing you can do to make it more like what a real notebook would look like is if you're in Slides, you go to slides.new and you go up to File and Page Setup, and then just change the page from widescreen, if that's what yours is in, to custom. And then customize it so it matches what real paper is like. So real paper is 8.5 by 11, and hit apply. Now your interactive notebook slides look like an actual interactive notebook. And if you have any worksheets or visuals that are in 8.5 by 11 format, it fits right onto this without you needing to resize it. So now you can take the things that you had that were in PDF format and you can simply put them onto your Google slide. Now I said, how does this look when I do this with students? So in the resources, I've included the hyperdoc of a unit that I work on towards the end of the year. And this is the ecosystems unit. So this entire document is designed to help students become self-directed. I even have GIF images that move that show students how to do basic technical things, like making a hyperlink. In the end, what they produce is a website. And this is a cave ecosystem website. So they use Google Sites and they create, and then we publish it and we share it with everyone. So they pick a biome or ecosystem, and in it, they do a few things. Let me show you an example. So this is our Google site. Now students all have access to Google Sites. It's built into Google Drive. If you go to New, More, you'll find a Google site there. The first thing they need to do is create a food web. Here's a food web using Google Draw. Now this is a cave ecosystem. So simply using Google Draw, they pulled in images of the different animals and they created the food web using the arrow keys and the animal images. Next, they do the trophic levels in a new page. The trophic levels just show how energy moves throughout the ecosystem. I gave them a template and then they updated it so it matched whatever their ecosystem was. The third thing they do is they use Google Maps and they insert a Google map onto their website showing 3 regions where their ecosystem can be found. And last is a VR tour. They have to find a VR image on Google VR Tour Creator, and they learn how to move it around. These are the Bantu caves, I believe, or this is a Sodong cave in Southeast Asia. And they even inserted a bat. And if you can hear it, the bat squeals. You can upload audio to this. So the bat, you have bat sounds and dripping caves. You can add that to it. And then in the end is a symbiosis want ad. So what this is it teaches mutualism, parasitism, and they create a want ad, kind of like a Tinder ad, but more PG. And they have to write, hey, I'm looking for this. And they have to show their understanding of symbiotic relationships through the writing of their wanted ad for the host that they're trying to find. And in the end, they submit the entire website. And that is their summative wrap up. So they're practicing a digital skill, but they're also creating using a variety of tools. And so these are some of the ways that it can be integrated. And all of this you can find in the resources